Hello and welcome to today's Workout Wednesday. My name is Roberta Watson and I'm from Jefferson's Office of Alumni Relations. I am so excited to help bring today's mat Pilates class to all of you. And we are joined by our alumna instructor, Beth Glassman, who will lead us through a 30-minute routine. We'll get us stretched. We'll have some of our muscles being worked, and it'll be wonderful. So a little bit about today, we are doing the entire routine on the ground. So if you don't already have a yoga mat or a soft rug, you might want to go grab one now so you're a little more comfortable. And before we get started, a little bit about our instructor, Beth. She is a graduate from the former Philadelphia Textiles College and a fitness expert. She is certified in multiple different exercise areas and has led group fitness classes for many years at various gyms. Since we went into the pandemic, she has taken a break on leading exercise classes, so we're thrilled to have her lead us in today's class and have her bring it all back to some Pilates. But she does still offer personal training, so if you're ever interested in some virtual one-on-one coaching or want some of the restrictions are let up from the pandemic, some in-person coaching, you are more than welcome to connect with Beth at her personal email, bdglassman@gmail.com. So with that, I am going to get us started in today's class. It's going to look a little bit different from our normal Workout Wednesdays. Now, we're all busy, and unfortunately, Beth had something come up during this 30-minute window, but she was super gracious and helped us pre-record her Pilates class so we could still bring it to all of you. So we're really excited to be offering this class. So with that, I am going to start the video and Beth will get us started.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Beth, and I'm here to teach your Workout Wednesdays. I realize a lot of you are sitting at your desk. This might be your lunch hour, taking a break, so we'll do a lot of stretching, and hopefully you'll enjoy the workout. So what I'd like you to do is sit down on a mat, or hopefully you have a mat at home. We'll keep it very basic. And just, you can sit crisscross applesauce, bring your head up towards the ceiling, relax your shoulders down, and bring your arms alongside your body. And then take an inhale. And as you exhale, I'd like you to bring your arms all the way up towards the sky. Your hands do not have to touch. Keep your shoulders low. And then right here, inhale. And then exhale all the way down. We'll do 3 more of these. I'm going to think about doing things in a sequence of 4. So bringing the arms all the way up. Feel yourself getting long. Exhale. And all the way down. Again, let's try inhaling on the way up now. Just inhale. Hold it and then exhale down. One more. Inhale. Arms come up, reach up, hold it there, bend your elbows, square them off, and just hold your arms up like a scarecrow. And then extend your arms out to the side, lower your arms all the way down. Great. Now turn around. We're going to lie down on the mat, thinking of yourself reaching your toes towards the opposite end. Your head is coming down. Planting your head right on the back of the mat, and your chin is going to be up towards the ceiling. Reach your fingertips to the opposite side of the room and let your shoulder blades sink into the mat, and feel that all of your ribs are sinking nice and easily into the mat. And then from here, bring both arms up towards the ceiling. And as you do so, feel those shoulder blades come down again on the mat. And then push up, push those fingertips all the way up. And then bring your arms down without bending your elbows. So almost like you're pushing away and then bringing the shoulder blades down. And one more, reach up. And then right here, your shoulder blades will come down. From here, keep one arm. I'm going to keep my left arm all the way up towards the sky, keeping my right shoulder blade on the mat. I'm just going to reach way behind me. So I feel my arm come close to the mat without lifting my ribs up off the mat. And then bring it back up again. We'll add some breath. We'll take an inhale to start. Exhale, bring your arm all the way back. Feel that nice stretch. Arm comes back. 2 more, please. Inhaling first. Exhale all the way back. And then bring it up. 1 more. Inhale and exhale right here. Good. Bringing this arm back, starting with the opposite arm. Again, shoulder blades melt into the mat. Inhale will prepare you. Exhale, bring your arm all the way back. Big stretch. Now you'll find one arm might be a little different than the other. You might not have the same range of motion, but it's nice to stretch out here. If you've been sitting at your desk throughout the day, I'm bringing it back again. Inhale, prepares. Exhale. And 1 more. So where are we going from here? We're going to take both arms and we'll inhale and we'll exhale. Bring your arms all the way back. Again, your arms might not necessarily touch the floor, but just feel you can bring them in line with your ears without arching your spine, keeping those ribs glued towards your mat. Bring your arms back. Inhale. And big stretch. Feel yourself getting long. Reach out to both sides of the room. Reach. Feel the length. Feel that you can grow 2 to 5 inches or longer. 1 more. Good. Bring your arms alongside your body for some spinal articulation or work on some bridging. So what I'd like you to do is bend your knees. Again, place your feet so they're about hip width apart. And then right here, bring your hips down onto the mat. Arms are long, fingertips are reaching towards the opposite wall. And then from here, here's your pelvis. You're going to rock your pelvis up. Pubic bone comes up off the mat. The coccyx lifts up. The sacrum lifts up. Feel like you're engaging the back of your thighs as you lift your hips all the way up towards the sky. And then again, think your knees are headlights. Shine them forward, reach up even higher, put the back of your head in the mat and hold it. Feel as if you're squeezing an orange between your knees as you slowly lower your spine back down towards the mat. Nice and easy. So we're looking for some spinal mobility here. Inhale and exhale. Curl the pubic bone up. The coccyx lifts up. The sacrum lifts up. We reach all the way up. Then feeling again your hamstrings. The back of the thighs are engaged as you lift up. And then curl or articulate each spinal vertebrae down towards the. We'll do 1 more before I add something to this. So inhale, and then again, reach up. Lift up, hold it. See if you can hold it a little bit more. See my hips, lift them up even more. And then slowly come down. See if you can work from the upper back, middle back, and lower back. Now here's where I'm going to add on. Do what you can. It's a little bit of a challenge. Inhale, exhale, just like you did for the previous 3. Lift up, nice bridging, lift up. From here, remember that first exercise where we brought our arms up. See if you can keep your arms here, palms face forward as you lift your hips up even more. And if you're able, you can reach your arms all the way back. They might touch the floor now, but you really feel that hamstring engagement. Good. They might be talking to you now. Now articulate down, nice and easy. Bring your arms towards the mat. Hug your knees into your chest. And nicely done. From here, lower your feet down towards the mat. Bring your arms out to both sides of your body. And then right here, we're going to bring your legs up. We call this tabletop. Glue your knees together. And getting a nice stretch. You're going to keep your legs glued together, trying not to let them slide forward, but keep them mirror image, and then drop your knees over to one side as you turn your head over towards the opposite arm.
And you might not come all the way down because you want to keep that knee really plugged into the other knee. But you're getting a nice stretch in your back, spinal rotation right here. Plug those hands into the mat and then slowly bring your legs back towards center. Again, add some breath, inhale, and then exhale. You're reaching those knees over towards the other side, turning your head towards the other side and reach over. Big stretch. Bringing your legs back towards center. We'll do one more to each side. So again, inhale, exhale as you bring those legs over, turn your head, big stretch. Keep those palms planted on the floor. Big stretch. It should feel good. And back up. And one more over to the other side. Reach. Big stretch. Nice. Good. So from here, let's place those legs down, doing some abdominal work. So from here, I'd like you to take your arms, bend your elbows, bring your hands behind your head, keeping your elbows wide. We're going to do 6 little abdominal crunches. What I'd like you to think about is pressing your head into your hands into your head. And right here, think you're wearing a beautiful necklace. You want to lift from that necklace to lift up. That way there's no strain on your neck. And then start to lift up right from that chest area. And your gaze will go right between your thighs and you lower down. So it's really nice to add that breath here. You inhale. Again, show me that necklace. Lift up. Gaze comes between the knees. And bring it down. So I said, we'll do 6. So we inhale. That always prepares. Exhale, lift, keeping your elbows wide. This way there's no strain on your neck. And I know you're not lifting with those neck muscles. That's where sometimes people lift up. 2 more. Sometimes I forget where I am. 2 more. Curl up. We're going to add on after this one. We'll progress this a little bit. So again, think about lifting up from your chest area, not your neck. Now we're going to add on a little bit. So again, keep your elbows wide. Gaze is up towards the ceiling. Take that inhale. Now curl up and hold it right there. Release your arms from behind your head. Grab one behind your thighs, shoulders away from your ears. See if you can lift up even more. Hold. And then bring your arms back, hands behind the head, and lower yourself down. So that's a little bit more. If that's too much, go back to the first exercise or progress it for yourself. So inhale and then lift, chest lifts up, release the arms, grab behind the thighs, lifting up more, reach the arms back behind your head, lower down. Again. And behind your thighs. Good. Hands behind the head. Lower down. Up to 4. Inhale and lift. Arms release. Lift higher. Hands come back. Lower. Let's do this as our final one. See if you can hold it a little bit longer. Inhale. Exhale. Lift. Good. Reach up, and then reach back behind your head, lower down. Good. So that might have been some work right there. Hug your knees into your chest. We'll add 4 more, just a little bit more advanced. Bring your legs into this tabletop position. So I would like you to keep your knees together. Lower legs are parallel to the floor. This time, reach your arms way behind your head. Then start to bring them up towards the ceiling as you chest lift up. Hold it here. If you'd like to progress, you can reach your legs out long. Bend your knees bring the arms up, bring your hands or arms all the way behind your head. So we'll try 3 more. We're going to take an inhale, exhale, arms come towards the ceiling as the chest lifts up, and hold. If you're able to, you can reach your legs all the way out. Bend your knees back into tabletop position. Arms come all the way up towards the ceiling and then reach behind your head. And again, inhale, exhale, curl up, extend. And again, you can keep your legs in that bent knee position and then back. 1 more for me, please. Inhale, exhale, curl up. Good. Extend your legs, hold it if you can. Bend your knees back in. And then right here, you'll come all the way back. Lower your legs. Nicely done. Here we go. Some leg stretching. So what I'd like you to think about here is keeping your one hip completely grounded onto the mat. Arms long by your side. Lift your opposite leg up. Reach it all the way up towards the ceiling. Now, if you have a belt or any tubing nearby, you could also use that, but it's okay. We're just going to do it here without any props. We're going to lift up. We'll bend our knee. Nice stretch. Do what you can. And just hold it here. Get that nice stretch in the back of your leg. Again, bring your arms out to the side of your body. Point your toe. And again, make a little circle on the ceiling. Feel as if that circle is coming from your hip rather than the toe. You're using that hip bone, that femur bone is going into that hip socket, and it's getting some range of motion right there. And then we're going to circle in the opposite direction. Trying to keep the opposite leg really stable. Think you're standing on that leg. And then right here, bend your knee and slide it. Whoops, I'm cramping all the way out. Bringing the other leg up again. Let's stretch up. Now you'll notice for me, this leg doesn't work as well. If you're watching me, my left leg gives me trouble. Big stretch up. And in full time, I know you guys are 30 minutes. And then right here, arms are long. And then right here, circle. Again, movement's coming from the hip, not from your foot. And then let's go in the opposite direction. Bend your knee. Slide it all the way out. Good. From here, go back to that first leg. Reach it all the way up. Let's bring the other leg in all the way up. Now, if this is uncomfortable, you can place your hands right under your sacrum. Hold it right there. And then right here, just bring your toes towards your nose. Press your heels up towards the ceiling and stretch. Get that nice calf stretch. Right there. So those toes come back, the heels press up. And then from here, point your toes, open your legs, get this nice, beautiful stretch. Hold it right there if you're able to. And then bring your toes back towards your nose, stretching out. Pointing your toes, bringing your legs back together, bending your knees, extending out long. We'll do some side leg kicks. So roll over onto whatever side you want. I'm going to roll over onto my left side. Your options are, so what I'd like you to do actually first is you're thinking of yourself as one long body. From this position, you swing your hips forward just a bit and you're stacking your feet so as if you were standing on a wall. So we're not going to let those feet be lazy. We're going to pull those feet in. Now, you can place your hand right here to cradle your head. If you even want to lie down here, that's fine. But you want to keep your core active. I'm going to come up right on my elbow, gives me a little bit of shoulder strength and it increases that and you work stability of the shoulder. From here, flex those toes and we're just going to lift our foot up, not real high, and then right here, lower down. I'd like you to think you're lifting from the inner thigh.
So not from the foot, think that inner thigh. And lift. Now lift up, hold it there, point your toe, and then from here, and this is where I'll cramp, I want you to bring your leg forward, staying stable in your core. And then from here, you're going to bring it all the way back. You can flex your foot so you feel this nice stretch in the front of your hip. And then right here, all the way forward, you can point your toe forward, flex to bring it back. And then forward and back. Feel that stretch right there. And forward and back. Now, can you reverse that? Can you bring your foot forward in that flexed position, point your toe and bring it back? So you're just changing it up a little bit. Flex foot forward, or did we do it opposite? Maybe we did. Let's do one more. Big stretch right there. So I like that with the pointed toe back, opening the hip, holding it there, then bring it back in line with the other foot. Just make a little circle here. And opposite. And then slowly lower your leg down. My foot is cramping again. Now, this is what I'd like you to do. A lot of strength right here. But if you can you lift both legs up without rocking? Now, if this is a challenge, just in your head think, oh, I'm working those muscles so hard. I feel like I want to lift them up. And just feel like you're activating them. If not, you can lift up, and I'd like you to hold it for 10 seconds. And 9, 8, 7, get long, breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower your legs. Bring your knees in towards your chest. And then let's come over to the other side. Hopefully I won't forget anything. So again, you're lining yourself up. Here's your mat. Again, I'm staying on my shoulder. You have that option to bring your hand down into your head or coming all the way down. Again, you're lengthened, and then you bring your hips forward. From here, again, plant those feet, again, like you're standing on something, and then lift up, little lift up. Again, from that inner thigh area, those adductor muscles are working. And then from here, you're coming up, you're going to circle that leg. Again, think your hip is going in, it's that hip socket, that acetabulum. You're working that femur bone into that hip socket, getting nice blood flow, not from the foot. Let's go the other way. And hold. Now right here, remember, point first. We're going to flex and bring your foot back. And then point it forward. Flex to bring it back. Point. This is the one that always confuses me. Flex. And then point. And flex. Whoops. Now, opposite, we'll flex our foot, bring the toes towards the nose here, and then point your foot to bring it back. And this is where I really get that stretch. And then flex to bring your foot forward. And staying really strong here in the side of your body. Now, lie your foot down on top of the other leg. Again, a lot of core strength here. Do what you can. Feel like you're doing it in your head, even if you can't lift up without rocking. Can you lift both legs up? Use that core strength and hold it for 10, and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower your legs with control. Nicely done. From here, sit up nice and tall. Again, just for a little bit of a spine stretch forward. So open your legs just a little bit, sit up nice and tall, head is reaching up towards the ceiling. And then right here, I just want you to reach those arms out to both sides of the room. And then from your torso, twist over to one side. Make that twist like you're wringing out your ribs, and then turn your head to see if you can look over at that hand that's right behind you. And then as one, twist from your torso to come back to center. Again, we're going to inhale, lift up, get tall. Please wring out your ribs, reach all the way over. And then turn your head, look at your hand. And then come back towards center. We'll do each side 2 more times. Inhale, lift up. Now, if this is uncomfortable too, you may bend your knees. So think you can do what's great for you. Then twist and reach. And then bringing it back to center, please. And then inhale. And come back. One more. Inhale. Make this the best one. Big twist right here. Turn your head. Get a little bit more. Feel your torso. Think you're looking in the back seat of your car. That's a good way of thinking how you use this every day. Come back towards center. And we'll do one more stretching. And over. Good. Come back. Let's do some back strengthening. So again, bend your knees. We'll just keep this nice and sweet. Lie down on the mat. I'm going to take my glasses off here. And what I'd like you to do is place your head so the tip of your nose is just barely touching your mat. Extend your legs out long and then feel as if your pubic bone is pressing into the mat. That way there's no pressure on your lumbar spine. Keep your arms long, and that area right between your shoulder blades is going to initiate the movement. Lengthen your head away from your shoulders and just lift up. Palms are up. And just hold it right there. Little stretch right there. And then lower down. And again, inhale, exhale, reach, lift up even more. This is a warm-up for another exercise I'd like to do with you. Lower down. My foot is cramping again. Inhale and lift. And one more. Again, lift up between the shoulders. Lift, hold it right there. Get long. Lengthen your legs. Point your toes. See if you can lift them up a little bit. And then lower completely down. You can come back into a child's pose to release that. I just want to add one more exercise to that sequence. So from here, as cramps. Okay. So you're lying down. Your legs are long. Bend your elbows and place your hands right by your ears. From here, lift your hands up. Keep the elbows down. You might have to watch this the first time. Now lift your elbows up off the ground. From here, see if you can extend your arms right in front of you like you're flying. Big stretch right there. Coming back to bent elbows, lower all the way down. We'll just do 2 more like that. So inhale, exhale, lift the hands up. Elbows come up and hold. Press your pubic bone into the mat. See if you can lift up from the center of those shoulder blades and then extend your arms out right in front of you. Big stretch. You are Superman. Bend the elbows and come all the way down for your final one. Inhale. Exhale. Hands come up by the ears. Elbows lift up. Hold. Lift up from the back of the shoulder blades. Hold. If this is what you're at, stay here. This is fine. If you can get a little bit more, reach those arms out long, hold it, and then bend the elbows. Come all the way down.
Sink back into a rest position right here. And from here, just come to a quick quadruped position, hands under the shoulders. And then right here, your legs are bent, and just extend your one leg out behind you. And then from here, from that area right between the thigh and the butt, start to lift up and hold it without shifting your body to one side. See if you can just hold your leg up and lower down. Slide your leg back in from here. Opposite leg, just slide it out. You're on your toe, and then lift and hold. Now we'll be taking this into a plank, holding it for 10 seconds. If that is a challenge, just go back to holding one leg up for 5 seconds and then going back to the other leg for 5 seconds. So right here, slide one leg out behind you. Hands are in wrist, elbow, and shoulder are in a nice line. And then slide your other leg out. From here, hold that plank for 10 seconds. If it's that one leg back, just for 5, and then switch. And we'll go 10, 9, widen the collarbones, 8, 7, 6, squeeze your legs together, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower one knee, the other knee. Sit back. Final exercise. This half hour goes extremely fast. So I'm going to have you sit up. We call this a Z sit. One knee is behind you. The other leg is in towards the center. If that's uncomfortable, you can sit in crisscross applesauce or bring both legs to the side, whatever works for you. From this position, sit up nice and tall. The shoulders are down. Relax. Arms are out to the side. And then from here, let's bring your left arm down, bring your right arm up by your ear, keep your hip on the mat, and just reach over and stretch. Bring that arm up towards the ceiling with a counter stretch to the other side. Reach over with the other arm. Next time I'll add on to this, and then right here. Place that left arm down. Reach your opposite arm up by your ear. Reach over. Now, I think those ribs are like a fan. They're opening up. And then from here, where I'm going to add on, I'm just going to rotate. Keep that arm in line with my ear. Glance down at the mat, keeping the arm right in line. Unwind right here. And then come all the way up. Reach over to and then right here, you can switch your leg position if you want. Again, sitting up nice and tall. And then right here, the opposite arm, the right arm comes all the way up and stretch over. And then come up onto the other side. This time we'll add that rotation. And then right here, comes up and over. Rotate, keep your arm in line with your ear and stretch. Open, and come over. And you are all finished. Enjoy your day. Thank you for having me. I wish I had another hour. I can keep going. And now I'm going to hand it back to Roberta.
Thank you so much to each of you for joining us for today's workout. I hope you enjoyed the Pilates class, and thank you so much to Beth for bringing this to us and guiding us through a 30-minute workout. We went a little bit over, but it was super helpful getting some stretches in. And I want to remind you of a few things that we have coming up. Today's workout will be added to our YouTube channel in the coming days. So you're more than welcome to revisit it and go through the routine again. But if you want any personal coaching, again, as a reminder, you're more than welcome to reach out to Beth directly at her email, bdglassman@gmail.com. Our next workout Wednesday will be on October 21st and will be a fun Zumba workout. So I hope you'll join us and you can register today for that. Tomorrow, we actually have a really fun trivia night where you can test your skills on Jefferson, on Philadelphia, and more. So I hope you'll join us for that. It's going to be a lot of fun, and there will be some prizes that we'll be giving out. Also, next week, we have some virtual celebrations for the class of 1970 from the College of Textiles, for the Sidney Kimmel Medical College graduates from the O's and Fives, and then for another celebration for the Jefferson College of Life Sciences. So make sure you register for those if you haven't already. And then finally, if you're ever interested in some lifelong learning webinars, we do have a few options coming up. One is a breast cancer awareness talk, which will be on October 20th. And then another one that we're going to be doing in the beginning of November on the 6th will be some information about a race to a vaccine for COVID-19. So you can find those events and additional ones as well on our website, jefferson.edu/alumni events. And before we end today, I just want to remind you, we are offering a scholarship match challenge. So if you'd like to help students stay enrolled during the academic year, really make a difference in their educational journey, you are more than welcome to go and make a donation to help make an impact. You can give to students in the most need, students from a particular college or from a particular area. And Johnson & Johnson is still participating with that match. So any dollar that you give up to $25,000, they are going to match. So it's a really exciting opportunity, and we hope that you'll consider getting involved. You can find more information about our scholarship campaign at jefferson.edu/reimagine scholarships. So again, thank you so much for joining. This is all for today, but I really hope to see you, albeit virtually, again soon. Take care.